Hello, this is Ryan from Heavyocity. Today I'm going to walk you through all of the content included in NovoPack 3 Synthetic Strings. Synthetic Strings is a brand new library of high-quality vintage and modern string synthesizers, featuring over 80 unique sound sources from 10 iconic synths. It also includes a library of 120 tempo-synced rhythmic loops, pedals, and ambience custom designed by the Heavyocity team. Synthetic Strings contains over 12 gigabytes of content across 3 separate engines. Let's take a look at them. The first 2 NKIs in the instrument folder lay out the modern and vintage synths in a playable format. In this interface, you can load any sound onto 8 different key switch slots. Switch to different sounds using the keys starting on F6. Or simply click on the source to select it. Each NKI includes snapshots that populate the key switch slots with patches from a given synth source. Each snapshot has a default wet or dry option which adjusts the levels in the mixer. There's also a short snapshot with short attack versions of each sound. The mixer has 3 channels where you can control the volume and panning of the dry signal, as well as 2 different sources of lush convolution reverb, room and hall. The hall channel includes a size knob to shorten the reverb. This interface offers several controls for shaping your sound, including an ADSR volume envelope, per-channel EQ and filter, a rhythmic gate and arpeggiator, and a space module with delay and additional convolution reverbs. Using these deeply sampled synthesizers, the Heavyocity team went all out designing 48 playable rhythmic synth sources, tempo-synced in straight and triplet subdivisions. The rhythmic synths are categorized as pedals, which contain a discernible rhythmic pulse, and ambience, which are more atmospheric with less perceptible rhythms. You can use the snapshots to load wet or dry versions of each type of rhythmic synth. The Synth Designer is a 3-channel instrument that can be used to create complex layered synth pads, shorts, rhythms, effects, and ambient beds. It functions similarly to the String Designer in Novo. The Synth Designer allows you to load any source onto the 3 channels and combine them with various effects. Once you've loaded the sources you want, you can map them to different keys in the Options tab. Here you can also dictate pitch bend range and other performance controls. There are multiple effects for each channel, including envelope shaping, EQ, filter, a drive module with multimode distortion and saturation, rhythmic gate, and a space unit for delay and reverb. There's also a set of master effects for additional sound shaping. The Synth Designer includes Heavyocity's signature dynamic playback engine, Cycle. Cycle offers a set of controls that can quickly create rhythmic pulses, arps, swells, stutters, and glitch effects, as well as effectual granular-style pads for ambient drones and textures. For a detailed look on how to use the Cycle page, please see the Cycle tutorial from Novo. The Synth Designer includes over 100 handcrafted snapshots categorized by sound quality. Each uses a unique combination of sounds to achieve a wide variety of playable synth textures. Keep in mind that each preset sound can be altered by the central macro knob, which can be assigned to control almost any per-channel effect on the interface. For more on using the macro knob, please refer to our macro control tutorial from Novo. The Synth Loop Designer includes the pedal and ambient rhythmic synths, as well as low, mid, and high motivic phrases for a total of 100 tempo-synced loops. The 3 channels can be loaded with loops in straight or triplet subdivisions. The loops are organized into banks which indicate the range of instruments, low, mid, and high, as well as the type of loop, ambient, motif, or pedal. All of the banks are also available with reversed versions of the loops. The designer page allows you to use keys C1 through B1 as selector keys, which trigger 3 loops at once. The samples in each bank are mapped to separate octaves of the keyboard for quick auditioning. Engage the Learn mode to assign a sample to the current selector key. The Synth Loop Designer includes 36 unique snapshots, which populate the designer with different combinations of the various loop types. To purchase NovoPack 3 synthetic strings or to see more demos and tutorials, please visit Heavyocity.com.